Do you know about the harmful effects of solar UV radiation on your skin? Solar radiation can cause damage to the upper layers of the skin and can sometimes penetrate into the hypodermis. This can cause damage to endothelial blood capillaries and can contribute to acute and chronic conditions such as arrhythmia, photoaging, and skin cancers. People living in Qatar constantly experience exposure to solar radiation, and Qatar has a net UV radiation rate of 11 to 12. This means that Qatar experiences extremely high levels of UV rays. Researchers have tried to come up with solutions for people such as sunscreen usage. However, sunscreen is often ineffective in students since they're unaware about the importance of it, even though they experience sunburns and sunspots. The purpose of this study is to therefore assess the current knowledge of students about solar radiation and determine the effectivity of vitamin A skin treatment. A common prevention and treatment for this photo damage can be through the topical application of retinoids, which is vitamin A. Vitamin A helps to speed up the process of healing and supports the epidermis' immune system. Forms of topical medicine are retinols or prescribed tretinoin, also known as retinoic acid. A very common side effect of retinoid therapy is retinoid dermatitis, aka retinoid irritation, which includes arrhythmia, scaling, dryness, and pruritus. Dermatitis can result because of the way the topical works, which is by irritating the epidermis and promoting the life cycle of skin cells. This process makes these cells divide faster and die faster, so that newer and healthier cells can take their place. Thus, many retinoid treatments are unapproved for the use of children due to the sensitive nature of their skin, especially the superficial epidermis. To determine the knowledge of students related to UV radiation, I conducted a Google Forms survey in school. Students were questioned about whether they wore sunscreen, knew the harmful effects of UV radiation on the skin, and if they had ever experienced damage from solar radiation. The results showed that more than 50% of students did not fully understand why solar UV radiation is dangerous, even though 62.3% of students had experienced damage to their skin in ways such as sunspots, which is hyperpigmentation, sunburns, rashes, skin peeling, acne, inflammation, and wrinkles. After conducting the survey, I wanted to view normal and hyperpigmented skin cells through the microscope and view their differences. I noticed that hyperpigmented skin cells are significantly darker and thicker than normal cells. I also noticed that these cells are located in both the epidermis and dermis layers of the skin. In order to effectively treat hyperpigmentation, I wanted to see the difference between retinoids and tretinoin. The results of this experiment yielded that retinoids are less concentrated, therefore they take a longer period of time to fade hyperpigmented skin, which is about 3 months. Tretinoid, however, is far more potent and therefore acts quickly, showing results within 1 to 2 months. A downside to this is that it can show side effects such as skin rashes, peeling, and burning. In conclusion, the results of my survey show that students have limited knowledge about solar radiation, and majority of students don't wear sunscreen and don't even know what retinoids are. We therefore recommend that the school management must initiate programs to educate students and the larger community about the significance of using sunscreen to reduce the damage on skin. Information about vitamin A and the topical use of retinol/retinoids to reverse the harmful effects of UV rays is very important.